Welcome back to Coffee and Cocktails. As always, my name is Thomas. Today, we're making coffee with a cocktail. Yes, it's the Espresso Martini. Let's get into it. So this cocktail made its debut in the 1980s in a bar in London called Fred's Club by a bartender, Dick Bradsell. And legend has it there was a top model who requested a drink that would wake her up and mess her up. So he combined espresso, coffee liqueur, and vodka. And yet, the Espresso Martini was born. The recipe calls for 2 ounces of vodka, ½ ounce of coffee liqueur. The original recipe called for Kahlua, 1 ounce of espresso or cold brew, ½ ounce of simple syrup, shaken together and topped with 3 espresso beans. So if you're not a barista or you don't have an espresso machine at home like myself, you can do cold brew, and cold brew is super simple to make. It usually is just 1 cup of coarsely ground coffee with 4 cups of water. Let that steep overnight and you have cold brew concentrate. Works just as good. But if you have an espresso machine, pull a shot and let it chill before putting it into the cocktail shaker. That way you don't just over dilute the cocktail and the hot espresso just melts all of the ice away. This is a great pick-me-up drink after a dinner or after a night out. It's a good way to liven the party back up. Having the espresso mixed with the coffee liqueur just brings a really rich overall velvety note to the cocktail with a nice boozy finish. So without further ado, let's pull a shot of espresso and then go to the bar to build the cocktail. Let's get into it. After we've pulled our shot espresso and let it chill, we're going to build the cocktail into our ice-filled shaker tin. So let's get into that. I'm gonna start by dumping in our espresso and then 2 ounces of vodka, ½ ounce of coffee liqueur. Today we're using Mr. Black. They are a company out of Australia, make amazing coffee liqueur. And let's see, ½ ounce of simple syrup. Pop the lid onto our shaker tin and shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. Classically, you would want to do a martini glass for this, but I do not have any martini glasses. But I did just get these smaller wine glasses, so I want to use that in this cocktail. So, chilled glass, going to strain this, and then top it with our espresso beans. You should get a nice little foamy top to this drink. And the espresso beans will just float right on top of that. We'll just put 3 of our espresso beans right on top. There you have the Espresso Martini. Cheers. Wow, that is amazing. I don't know if you guys have ever had like shaken espresso, but it's kind of similar texture to that. You can get it at like a Starbucks drink, or you can make it at home like I do. But shaken espresso really gives some density to espresso drinks. So adding that coffee liqueur really does round out that flavor and that texture. And then that punch of vodka just really hits it. The half simple just really cuts through and kind of smooths everything out. So it's not too overpowering. So there you have, guys, the classic Espresso Martini. Try it for yourself. Enjoy your nightcap. Cheers, everybody.